Hello guys, a very good evening to every one of you, and I hope so everyone is looking good and fine and well doing in their life. So we are just going to see the newspaper name, The Hindu, and today's date is September 13, 2025. So literally quite interesting thing has been occurred in the recent days. It means in the recent today's newspaper. So I will just try to cover the entire chapter. It means within 15 to 20 minutes about the geopolitical information, and later on I'll just cover extra information that's been required to you. Okay. So without wasting time, let me get started. Okay, the first thing I just want to just tell you can see the former Chief Justice Sushila Karki is the first Nepal woman's Prime Minister. So this is one of the most good thing because you can see her age is nearly 73 years old. Interim Prime Minister has been elected. So he is the first woman Prime Minister means this is one of the good thing because till now it means until now there was no female candidates in the most of the it means high powered government job. So but now Sushila Karki has been elected as the new Prime Minister. This is one of the good thing. So maybe in my best case scenario, she will go upper hand with India. Okay, because of her duration, really lot of corruption activities, and she was also acted against the minister about the corruption things. A lot of other good initiative was being bought by her. But the main case scenario is until which duration of period she will be remaining in this position. Because definitely election should be placed. Because she is being elected as an interim, it means you can say interim prime minister. She is just temporary. So it means definitely after a certain period of duration, it means I think so you would have seen about the Bangladesh, the UNIS government. So it means after a certain amount of duration of period, definitely election will be held and next the new prime minister will be selected. Maybe best case scenario, if she did, it means for next 6 to 8 months, if she showed a good case scenario for the entire youth people, for the generation that people mean, definitely she will be elected as the next prime minister and she will serve the next duration of the entire permanent as a prime minister. So we need to just wait and see because as KP Sharma only has just went out of the parliament, I think so a lot of other case scenarios I think so you would have known. But my first it means let's go to the three man's perspective. So first man perspective, she is a good leader and she has been elected, and it means this is one thing. Okay, in second man perspective, how much generation Z people are being agreed with this? Because you can see generation Z, it's a good thing. But in my case scenario, see generation Z people elected a chief justice means definitely how much generation Z people they just support her because until now generation Z is suppose let us take 50% of knowledgeable people and 50% of uneducated people. It's not about uneducated, it's not having not that much well knowledge like that we just consider. So 50% has so much good knowledge and 50% not having that much knowledge. Okay, this 50% might select this kind of chief justice of it means chief justice, but other 50% they are just temporary. So in the future case scenario, if other person comes and manipulate this 50% not having a well good knowledge means what will happen? So we have to just consider each and everything. So in the third man's perspective, what we have to do is we have to learn because in as India has seen lot of generations that population. So definitely you can see Modi because at the before 1 or 2 months, not 1 or 2 months, before 1 or 2 years, literally he just conducted a social award. It means social influencer award. So lot of influence award that Narendra Modi has just publicized himself, and he also being a good leader. It means in one case scenario we can just tell he is a good leader. It means 60% let us say he is a good leader and 40% is not a dull that much not a good leader, let us consider like that. But we have to just see the third one perspective because how much here, how much month of duration she will consider. Suppose if enough negative mentality comes into the mindset of Gen Z means, so they will definitely oppose it. It means go oppose it means just to protest against this current Chief Justice of Nepal. Also it means former Chief Justice Karki, they will again protest and again the election will come on and again the new Prime Minister will be selected. So you can see the interchanging will be occurring often because as the Japan literally 6 to 7 newly elected PMs have been just appointed. So if this case scenario goes for the Nepal also, definitely it will be a long, it means a larger, bigger troubled issue for the entire India. Because if the Nepal continuously changes, means definitely India and Nepal won't have a good stable government and a good stable partner. Because India do share a lot of partners, it means a lot of boundaries with the Nepal. So if the government offer in the Nepal changes, means definitely it will also accelerate the issue because a lot of Nepal person will just try to come towards India and will just try to settle in the India. So we need to look upon each and everything. Okay, the next thing you can see. See this thing. I think so you can see Belarus, Russia and Belarus starts military. It means military deals as a West match watches warning. So I think so you would have known because literally 16 to 19 drones that it means Russian made drones that are just infiltrated into the Poland, and Poland has just started 4 to 5 drones. So remaining other kind of drones just gone and directly attacked. It means went and fell into a building and went and fell into it means into agricultural land. So a lot of lands it has been went and just it means attacked. So Poland is now in a higher alert. Beyond nearly 40,000 troops are just they are placed in the border. Now the NATO will also be helped. So after the NATO comes into the interior area of the Poland, now it means Russia and Belarus started to do a war. It means especially Zapad exercise. You can see Zapad exercise they just started to allocate. It means they just started to open. So in that China is going to participate. Iran is also going to participate. Literally 30,000 it means person is going to participate. See Russia, Belarus, China and Iran. So all the countries will participate in this, and they will just do the military exercise, especially in the Baltic area. Okay. So another thing is, so why the Poland is so much important? Because you can see Poland and Belarus has sharing nearly 418 kilometers, and along with the Belarus and Russia is sharing nearly 1312 kilometers. So there is one thing you can see. Suppose if this is Belarus and this is Russia and this is Poland, means here there is a Kaliningrad. Okay, sorry to mispronounce the name. Kaliningrad. It means Kaliningrad is literally a smaller. It means very smaller region. It will be only means 22 kilometers square kilometer, 22 square kilometer. So such a small area. So this entire area has been occupied by Russia. Okay. So that's why the Russia is been so much concerned about the Poland, whereas the Poland is also so much concerned about the this Kaliningrad occupied area by the Russia. So this has a direct contact with the entire Baltic seas and this kind of seas. It has an entire upper hand. So that's why little bit of it means not of the European Union countries are just so much afraid about the Russia, because they also just gone and placed here Iskander missile. Iskander missile was one of the top ballistic missile, as well as that has a capability to carry the nuclear weapons also. Okay, that much thing this kind of thing is. And later on, as the drones been infiltrated, Poland has also started an operation called Operation Eastern Sentry, because now it means literally 20 drones came into the Russia means came into the Poland, means definitely it will be one of the it means a negative thing for the entire Poland, because Poland couldn't just intercept any of the it means all the drones. They just intercept only 4 to 5 drones, means it's a bigger shame to them. So they will definitely conduct any kind of thing, and they will raise this kind of issue in the United Nations Security Council, and we just need to see in each and everything. Okay. So along with that, you can see France sends jets to Poland as UK ramps up sanctions, because literally now the France has decided to send literally 3 Rafale fighter aircraft to the Poland. And the next thing, the United Kingdom also announced the fresh sanctions on targeting Russian oil reserve. Okay, I think so you can understand. So French Prime Minister deployed 3 advanced Rafale fighters to help the Poland. Okay. So the next thing you can see, the suspects arrested in Charlie Creek killing. I think so you would have known about this kind of thing, because he is a right-wing activist, Charlie Creek, and later on he just went and killed it means Charlie Creek. I think so he is a good ally of Trump's. So now literally after Trump allies, it means Trump's friend is been targeted. Literally it will next goes to Trump's friend, and next to Trump's relatives, next to Trump's family, and even in the very worst case scenario, Trump will also be face a negative assassination also. So we have to just wait. So you can see the 31-year-old was killed after being hit by a single bullet in his neck and while addressing a large crowd in Wootton Valley in which university. Okay. So we need to just have a good investigation about it. So the next thing is you can see Marco Rubio to offer Israel support despite Qatar strike. So it means as Israel has attacked the Qatar, so none of the US government just condemned the entire Israel. You are doing in a negative perspective and doing in a negative. No of the government has just came and told. They are just it means increasing the trade, increasing the business, as well as giving a lot of weapons to the Israel. So you can see how much the world is entirely, it means the entire USA has been biased. Okay. So it doesn't consider about the South Asia, it doesn't consider about India and China, and it only consider about the Israel. Israel is the topmost best partner for the entire USA. If Israel is not there, definitely USA won't be, because guys, suppose in America about 100% is there, means is scientist, I'm saying 50 to 60% of the scientist is from Israel, and lot of it means transfer of technology and lot of well quality weapons and well patent rights was been completely allowed by Israel, especially in the military area. The military areas, military weapons and the high grade weapons and a lot of other sophisticated weapons. So in the military and weapons category, Israel is top elite person. So you can see United showed it means Mark Rubio, it means trip to Israel to offer a support during the French-led movement to recognize Palestine as state. Okay, you can see they are just giving the support to the entire thing. This is one of the negative things in my perspective. The next thing you can see China's new carrier crosses Taiwan. Yes, because Fijian class, you can see Taiwan's newest aircraft has sailed through the Taiwan, and the sailing could serve as a warning to the US and other against the support for the Taiwan. Through China played down in any such motive. So I think so you can see this about this thing. So you can see the Fujian which is doing sea trials ahead of mission. So it has just crossed the Taiwan Sea and went directly to the South China Sea. Because Taiwan Strait is such a smaller strait. Okay, we need to, it means no need to just go, it means around, it means no need to travel so much longer distance. So a shorter distance they just use this Taiwan Sea, and which is so much probability to enter Taiwan as well as the South China Sea. Because it's an aircraft carrier, means we can say how much capability has the entire thing to carry the aircraft and each and every communication things that the aircraft carrier can do. So you can see Taiwan Strait was normal and most reasonable and effective route for the carrier to reach the South China Sea. Okay. So you can see Japanese military said, it means Japanese military also just told they have just spotted the entire the aircraft carrier, and they also literally started to, it means tell this information to this world. So definitely they will, it means the Japanese army will do like this kind of thing. So literally they started to tell. Okay, the next thing is one of the most interesting. You can see Albania Prime Minister appoints AI generator minister. Wow, AI generator minister. This AI generator is from Microsoft. So now this AI, it means instead of hiring the humans, this AI generator will be ruling the corruption department. Okay, wherever the corruption is happening and how the corruption is happening, it means happening, and each and everything, this AI generator will prepare in a well documented, it means format, and it will give to the Albania Prime Minister. So this is, in my case, it's one of the good things, because humans do have the corrupted mindset, little bit, not 100%, little bit. They also used to learn, it means get lot of money. So if an AI generator is given, means just the current is enough. Current and money for the controlling of the AI is enough. So since it's been an AI done by the Microsoft, so even though the people tries to hack it, definitely the Microsoft will provide such a security device for the entire thing. Okay, so we also just need to see. Other case scenario, you can see will meet December a free trade agreement declines and issues European Union trade commissioner. So definitely in the December month we can see the free trade agreement within the European Union as well as India. So despite the Trump's pressure, because what now the Trump is doing is the Trump just telling the entire European Union to stop the business with the India. Suppose if you want to have a trade deal with the India, means definitely you need to stop the entire trade business with the India. So if you stop, I will definitely, it means I will definitely give a lot of trade allocates and trade dealing with you, so you need to stop. So like that, literally Trump has just told to the entire European Union. But if the European Union has stopped this kind of thing, then definitely European Union will be devastatingly destroyed, because it means European Union, the internal is a lot of politics and lot of problem is been occurring. As the it means United Kingdom came out from the Brexit, so I think so you would have known what about the issues that have been occurring there. So India must be needed for the European Union. So the next thing you can see, vessel bans at Adani port may hit a crude oil, because literally by the Adani, it means especially in the Mudana port, Mutra port. So Adani port has just supplying 10% of the entire India's crude oil. You can see from the Russia. So now the Adani's ships has been completely been put under sanction, and you should not come towards our country. So especially European Union as well as the USA. So the Adani's ships has not been allowed. Okay. So you can see how much thing it's been going into complicated. Even though the Adani's shipping is been cancelled, it's been shipping port, there entire USA and European Union is not been agreeing. So you can see how much problem the Adani is facing. So you guys, one perspective you can see BJP gives the support to the Adani also. Okay, that's a good thing, because due to this it means due to the complete ban and sanctions of the Adani ports and as well as the Adani energies industries, the Adani's share market will definitely decline, and Adani's money currency also will definitely decline. Okay, instead of having that also, he is just working towards the benefit of India. Okay, in a positive perspective, because you can see whenever it means sanctions, or whenever a loan sanction, whenever any kind of negative things we just put into one company, the company will just vanish and it will just disappear. But you can see lot of problems has been occurring in Adani, especially on the Trump's administration. So literally he just is being staying there, and he is also going towards favor of India. So India also see about that thing. So other thing is, you can see whale detached from a SpiceJet plane during takeoff. Yes, literally this has been happened. So one wheel has been detached, and later on they just corrected this. Okay. Next thing. Next thing is you can see ending India's Russia oil import is top priority. Literally, the USA doesn't have any kind of top priority in their mind, I think so. So only India and China, only India and Russia is been in their hand. It means in their mind. So other than this, lot of issues, guys, especially in the US also. You can see Charlie Kirk has been just killed. A lot of assassination probably will be going on, and gun violence is there, and even it means a debt trap is also been there in the entire USA, and literally $33 trillion of money they itself can't able to handle. Debt trap is there, and Japan and America problem is so much going on, and in the future definitely America will face lot of job issue, because guys, suppose for example I'm telling, Indians are very much best in doing work. For example, if I'm just allocating one task, means Indians will do the one task at 100 rupees. Okay, the same thing, the one task the Americans if they are doing is they literally ask nearly not 105, not 200 rupees, they will ask nearly 2000 rupees. Okay, you can see how much difference is there. So if the entire Indians from the USA comes to the India, means so each and every work will be handled by the Americans. So definitely the paying will be so much more. I think so you would have known about the iPhone issue. So for example, if an iPhone is manufactured in India, means definitely it just costs now, it means I think so it just costs around nearly means $900 something. But if the same iPhone it means manufactured in the USA, means it goes around to $1,500, literally $600 in a huge amount. So if this kind of thing occur, means how much people will have the ability to buy 600 rupees increased iPhone. Okay, so instead of seeing their own problem, they are just concerned about other problem. Suppose if any kind of USA did not win, it means Trump did not win the political agenda what he had just told, within 24 hours they will just stop the entire Russia Ukraine war. If he did not able to just solve this, means definitely he will just blame the India. Because of India only I couldn't able to control the war. Because of India only I did like this kind of. So you just start to tell against India only. So we also need to wait and see what kind of thing is going to occur. The next thing. So you can see about this one. So weeks after calling, it means now the Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal is also going to visit the it means USA, because the India and USA are just to resume the free trade agreement talking. But definitely the agreement won't conclude to a proper conclusion. They will just keep on it means dragging. So 20th meeting, 21st meeting, 30, 40 like that meeting only it will go on. So you can see now Quad Summit also is being Quad Summit also going to occur. So in the Trump doesn't participate. So definitely after that UNSC, it means the United Nations Security Council, in that Narendra Modi is not going to participate, and Jaishankar is going to participate in the kind of meeting. So you can see what are the things has been it means entirely changed. And during the operation, it means Mr. Trump commands an operation to the ceasefire and is dealing with the Pakistan, and due to his agreement with due to him only the entire operation has been halted, and the imports, it means we are just considering America and Russia as my top priority, and we will definitely ban the oil imports. And if not, means you can see Mr. Trump has personally asked the entire European Union to slap 100% sanctions on India and China to make Russia stop the Ukraine conflict. You can see, guys, how much thing is been doing, because now the Israel war is not in his eyes, and Israel started, it means Israel killed literally how much 60,000, more than 60,000 people, it means Gaza people, especially in that, but that doesn't consider him. And Israel started to attack the Qatar government. Israel started to attack the Yemen, Libya, Syria, a lot of other countries. But that doesn't consider in a side, because Israel has a good friendship and with the entire USA. And because, guys, if the same thing the India carried, definitely India, it means definitely at one kind of time, it means at one point of time USA will leave the definitely entire India. I no need you. I need the best Israel. Suppose if the USA needs Israel and India, means definitely USA will choose Israel. It won't choose definitely India, because India is just a partner, just a friend, that's it. But USA and Israel is just a thick, it means a blood related friend. Okay, but that much thing they do have. Next thing, what theft, okay. Railway issues are leaving, okay. India bank scripts, okay. This one, okay. Follow this one, okay. 2%, this one, okay. 2% injured in Palestine, stabbing attacks near Jerusalem. So I think so you don't know about Jerusalem. So 2% were stabbed attack in the Israel. So less than 10 kilometers. So this is one of them. And next thing, So I think so guys, that's it for this today video, and let me see in the next video. Until then, take care, bye, have a good day.